Hello, welcome to my channel or welcome back. Maybe you are coming from Nikki Lynn's channel. My name is Alyssa and we're doing a collab video. When you're done watching mine, if you haven't watched Nikki Lynn's yet, then please go check her out. I will link her channel in the description box, but I also usually remember to do the little cards, there's the word. And we're doing another collab where we are doing sort of a random color generator idea for each other. This we were calling level 2. So there's another thing. If you haven't watched our level 1, then you can go do that. Level 1, we used a website that generates actual color stories. So you are pretty much guaranteed to get, some kind of good look out of it because they're colors that go together. But for our level 2, we generated for each other 5 shades, right? 5, yes. That it was just all random. So you didn't know what you were gonna get. You could get a full rainbow. You could get just 5 shades of green, who knows? So I'm going to be using the colors that Nikki got from me, and she's gonna be using the shades that I generated for her. What's kind of funny is we both kind of like the colors that we picked for the other person. She really liked the color story that I have. We have different tastes in our color preferences. I guess I'll say that. She's definitely really into the swampy, murky types of tones. And, she likes to talk about that with like those certain greens and I guess browns in a way, but like the murky browns, blues and stuff like that. And so, yeah, this is what she got for me. And I'll show a better swatching thing, but this is not my color story. If I could pick, I would do more pinks and brights and things like that. But it's okay. It's fine. This was supposed to be a nice, fun challenge for us. And I love watching her videos. She is always so creative with how she makes her looks. She'll take color stories. This one's not, it's a little hard for me, but it's not so hard. She takes really hard ones and somehow makes them look cool and pretty, and I don't know how she does it, because I look at it at the start and I'm like, whew, this is gonna be rough. And then, oh look, we have a fun, nice, great look at the end of it. So if you really like seeing fun makeup, good challenges, things like that, then you should go check out her channel just in general. But yeah, let's go ahead and get a look on this face because yeah, right now it's a little funny looking. So I'm going to attempt to do a halo eye. I keep going back and forth on which colors I want where. I'm going to start with the medium. So that medium green, the second shade that I swatched, I'm going to try that one first. Okay. I'm also trying not to rub my arm on my shirt here. How do I have sparkles on my face already? I don't know. Okay. So I'm thinking here, I'm just going to kind of get an idea of placement and then I can start blending. So picking the shades was actually easier than I thought. This is not exactly what I was going for. I should have done a smaller brush. Oh well. But yeah, when she had the shades, for me, and I pulled it up on my phone and then it's all right, I have my eyeshadows nearby. It's let's go ahead and go through and try to find something, similar. And I just went in order and it was oh, here's that shade. Oh, here's that shade. Oh. And then the hardest one was the last shade, and I don't know if you can hear this stuff outside. I'm really sorry, but it's nice weather, so they're doing all the yard work types of things outside. Yeah, I decided, I like to have some sort of shimmer with my looks. So, this could be a good one to bring in a shimmer that I felt like was pretty similar. All right, now I'm gonna go ahead and do the lightest shade, although it's not looking it's just the brightest one. That's the best I could kind of come up with. Because I felt like the colors did actually go together decently, but part of my thing is I'm not used to doing maybe 5 eyeshadows at a time. That's part of the challenge. So. But yeah, I feel like these two together, it's not maybe something I would first think of to pick this bright blue and the green, but because they're both on the happier side, I kind of feel like the green is not really murky. It is more like a grass green. Where's that grass? I don't know, it's just like it's like the crayon green if you think of that. All right, let's wipe that off. Go back into the green a little bit. So hopefully you're seeing this okay. I used to film this setup and then I flipped it, and I feel like this should be better for me to like be looking, because I'm always like when I do the other, I'm always like turning to see my big mirror, but now I can't see my big mirror because this is blocking. So hopefully this is okay. Okay. I'm okay with this. It's not, you know, totally me, but that's okay. All right, now I'm going to do the darkest shade, and I need a smaller brush. Aha. I knew I had another small one that I thought I did. I did actually order some more of these when they had their final sale type of thing. These are the rougher, just because I've been using them now for, not all, some of them for a year, and then I had bought some more recently. And so I debated, I'm just doing that darkest kind of, it's like a dark teal on the outer part here. Try to decide if I do, I think I am gonna put it on the inside too and do a true, oh, I'm sorry, you can't see. I do a true halo eye. But yeah, I decided I thought about just doing the set again. Well, I did 2 sets basically. I did like the mini set before and then like the precision eye one or something. And so I thought about doing that. But then I looked at, I'm like, well, which of these brushes do I use all the time that I'm always like, well, I need to wash it so that I can use it for a different color, you know, that like, I wish I had a second one or something like that. And, you know, once I figured out which brushes those were for me, which was kind of easy to tell also that they're like the ones that are usually more stained because I've been using them, you know, over and over. And yeah, so I kind of, you know, went through, figured out which ones that was. And it's like, if I did the sets, like they are a good deal, the sets, but I didn't want, it's like I wanted some of this set and some of this set, but I also wanted some other brushes that weren't in the sets to try. One was actually because of Nikki. It's a more of like a to use for shimmers to put on. It's her favorite, and I hadn't tried that one. I'm actually liking this. Hey, okay, let me go back in with some more green. The lighter green. And yeah, I wanted to try that one because I mean, I know she liked it. I want some more of the blue too. I'm just gonna kind of go back and forth here a little bit. And then Millie of Back to the Browhead also, because, well, she had reposted about the sale. I mean, I already knew about it, but then she mentioned her kind of top favorite brushes or whatever. And one of them was like the same one then of that Nikki had. And I'm like, okay. All right, I get it. Let me go see, like, what would it be if I was to get, you know, my top ones, since I have been using them a lot. And yeah, so, you know, I ended up just doing more of picked one of each that I, you know, would like a second of, and hopefully that'll be it, that I wouldn't need to, you know, get any others for it. Because they have, part of my whole thing was, will they hold up for the, you know, over time, or are they the type that fall apart and stuff? So I mean, I'm not, some of my brushes I've had for so long, and so it's hard to compare against that. But I'm like, if they have, you know, I wash them often and over the course of a year I'm still happy with them, then that to me was, you know, a good sign, and let's just do it and be done. Okay, so I brought a little bit of the dark shade around. I still have then 2 more shades to use. The brown I'm probably just going to use as an eyeliner. I'm thinking of doing this shimmer underneath here. I thought of putting it somehow on here. I just don't know. I feel like it would ruin what I've got going on with this bright blue in the middle. I do like that. So I think I'm just going to, yeah, do it on the lower lash. I'll use this thin kind of liner one to start because it is a darker shimmer. So I don't want it to go too far down. It just kind of, I don't know if it necessarily adds a lot to the look, but maybe if I wet it. So I wet my brush. Let's see if it goes on any better, like any more pizzazz, but that might be kind of it. Although I'm also wondering, I'm gonna do the brown as liner, but then I think I might go over it with the shimmer. I don't know. All right, this is working really well. See this brown right here, this eyeshadow is why I got rid of a brown eyeliner I had, because it just wasn't great. The bristles were just flaring out on it because it was like a felt tip, not felt tip because I wouldn't have bristles. So I guess it's like a brush tip. I don't know. It was like a pen type of thing, but there's bristle things. I don't know, whatever that wants to be called. And it just wasn't a dark enough brown or very pigmented. With those bristles flaring out, it was hard to get you know, a very precise line. And yeah, it was just more of a pain. I'm like, I'd rather just use brown eyeshadow like this. This goes on pretty easily. I mean, yeah, part of it's like a little tricky because I'm like here trying to make sure I'm not blocking my face with the mirror and all that. I got a little bit of fallout. Oh, I've got this cloth here to help with that. Yeah. To me, it's a lot easier. It stays on just as well or better than that one. So yeah, not worth it to me. I will maybe buy, you know, black liners or something in the future still, but I'm done with the brown. All right. I'm not going to put the shimmer on top like, well, you know what? How about the inner part? Because I don't really bring the dark liner there. But what about if I put this there? Oh, that's pretty. Okay, never mind. I am gonna bring it across. Oh, I like that. I hope you can see it too. I'm not sure. All right, let's do it on this side. Everyone be quiet for the liner. So if I do it underneath too. Okay. All right, now this whole like lack of blending up here, I need to figure that out. What do I want to do? I have this brush. I'm trying to wipe off most of it. If I just kind of like do sort of a blend above, will it? Because I don't want to do a lot. It's the whole thing where, you know, I don't really have much blue and green in my natural skin color. So it would look a little weird. You know, you can't like, you could overblend this basically is what I'm saying. So if I just do a little bit so it kind of fades out, I feel like that's better. Okay. I'm going to finish zhuzhing this up and the rest of my face, and I will report back. Okay, I am back. I did mascara, powdered my face, added a lip. I'm going to use a little bit of an inner corner shade. So, you know, this is where we're at right now, okay? But I figure it's not cheating to add some sort of inner corner highlight, okay? Like, it's as if I was adding highlighter. It's just a little something. Just because I could have used a brush. That would have actually worked better. My finger is not as small as I feel like it is. But it's okay. Actually, no. I am going to use a brush. Because I have the perfect brush for it, so why am I not using it? I can go right in there. I think the inner corner thing helped because I didn't really, you know, change the lid or anything. It's just having a little, I just need a little brightness, okay? But I do feel like the shimmer, the dark shimmer, I need to keep that in mind because I have a lot of these kind of dark shimmers and I feel like I'm not drawn to wearing them because they're just dark and I like brighter things. But I guess if I have something dark on my eyelid, then it does pop against that. And that's, oh gosh, I got the inner corner just went everywhere. But yeah, it's kind of good to know that that I can use a dark shimmer in that way and enjoy that effect. Because then it does bring out the shimmer, because I'm always like, why do I need a dark shimmer? Like on other people who have darker skin, like then, you know, that could be better. But for someone like me, it's just anything at all dark, I just feel like it makes my eyes, like even this is, it's a bit dark for me, but I already said that. But the fact that I'm like, I can appreciate the colors going together and, you know, trying to get this look. So hopefully Nikki is happy with my look here, with the colors that she randomly picked for me. And I can't wait to see what look she comes up with. So please go watch her channel, watch her video, you know, as I already said. Thank you so much for watching mine. Until my next video, I hope you'll be doing well. Maybe you'll subscribe, and I'll see you then. Bye!